Happy St. Patrick's Day to anybody who might be Irish or a little bit Irish or has Irish in them or knows anybody Irish or just who likes a Guinness or who likes to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Thank you very much for the follow, Welsh Magic. Welcome to Chaos. Oh, right. So, following on from last week, so we're on episode 3 now, and we're just going to continue and see what mischief we can get into today. How is everybody? Let me know how everybody's doing. Right, let's start it. Oh god, I'm roasting hot. Oh, right. So, let's get started. Getting used to pushing these buttons now, you know. I am getting used to pushing them, getting used to where I'm going, getting used to navigating around, so I think we're doing all right. Right, so what are we doing?
Hello there.
Hello. Hi, Ragnar. Oh, also, anybody who's new in chat, new in the stream, new watching, I don't know what I'm doing. We're learning as we go. So this is my 3rd week playing. So you'll probably be shocked as to how little of the game I've actually played, how far we've actually gotten, because I keep having to go back on myself and stuff. So I'm very much not a gamer, playing a game. And learning along the way. So I need a lot of help. So that's where you come in. Right. First off the bat, I don't know where I'm going. What am I supposed to be doing? Challenges, collections. Right, let's just go back out of that. See what we're doing. Do I have a quest on the thing? Is it this button? Let me see. Right. I don't. Quest. Right. So what have we got to do? Okay, live as a student until Professor Pig returns. Return to herbology class. Meet with Natty. Go from. Hey! Hi, Minty! Thanks for the subscription! Oh, whilst everybody is here, my heart was a little bit broken today. For some reason, well, not for some reason, I know the reason. 6 months ago, for any of you know, we lost our dog. Yeah, very sad. And our family's never kind of recovered since, and the house is so empty and it's awful. I found myself in the past week looking at dogs, and we've said that we're not going to get another dog, and we're doing this, we're doing that, but our house is where there's just such a massive gap. And our neighbour, we have a new neighbour, and they've just bought a puppy, and we can see the puppy in the garden, and it's honestly, it's breaking my heart. Yesterday, I came across a pup, 16-month-old puppy. He's a bulldog, and my heart exploded when I seen him. And from then, I was like, I don't care, I'm having him. So I've had communications with the seller, back and forward. She's having to rehome him. Yeah, it's like a wee best pal for Sparrow, because she cries at me every day wanting a puppy. And I had communications with the owner, and she's having to rehome him due to work commitments. And oh, this puppy is, you know, when you see something and you just instantly know that that's your dog, that's your pup. And so messaging back and forward, I thought me and her kind of came to an arrangement that I would hold him for me until I get paid at the end of the month. She then messaged me today and that she's been messed around a lot, and her husband has said that they can't keep him for that long because there's so many people interested in this pup. So my heart is shattered because I cannot have this puppy, because she can't hold him for me. So unless I can raise some money this weekend, find this money that I need for this puppy this weekend, is going to be given to someone else, and I'm absolutely devastated. So if you're feeling so way inclined, donate to me so I can have a puppy. Oh, honestly, if he gets given to somebody else, if she doesn't have him by the time I get, like, paid, I'm going to be absolutely devastated. Absolutely devastated. Right, let's do this one. On to happier notes, because if I keep talking about this pup, I'm going to cry. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? I like how Ragnar's so shocked. Aww! Thank you for the gifted supplement, eh? That's really appreciated. Oh, thank you so much. Tell you what, Minnie, you're an absolute gem. Absolute real one. Thank you so much. Right, so as far as I can... Who is humming? Are they fighting? Ah, run into the wall. Right, right, so I think I'm going to find the girl that, one of my classmates. She was from a different school. And I've got to find her because she wants to see me for some unknown reason. Oh, I've got to hold the button down. Hold the button down. There we go. Yeah, I wish I could get honest to God, this puppy is... If you could see him, he's like, he's only like... No, he's not even 16 months, he's 6 months old. English Bulldog. He's like a merle colour, so he's got blue eyes. He's like tan in that like grey blue colour with like speckles all over. And Ragnar was like, he looks dirty. I was like, he does not. Yeah. Well, she's called him Reggie. But I think if we were to get him, we would change his name. Oh, but you know... I'm not being silly. Do I have to walk across... What? Do I have to go over here? Yeah, okay. I didn't know I could go over there. Oh. It keeps... I have no idea where I'm going. I'm on the right path, apparently. Okay. Ah! Running isn't good. Running is not my forte, and I'm going to trip over a rock. How do I do the thing again? Oh.
Revelio.
One. Why did I have to walk all the way around when I could have come out that doorway? Oh, that's frustrating. Am I describing my fella? Well, if you've seen this pup's face, it kind of looks great as out, so probably like him, yeah. Grumpy dog for a grumpy dude. Yeah. It's telling me to go... Why do I feel that this is taking me somewhere I ought not to be going? Oh. This is freaking me out. This seems like a long way around. Okay, I'll get all that stuff. A bit more concerned of where I'm going. Going to Hogs. Right, but is this like a dodgy way to go? Is there not another way I could have went? Can I use the blue flame? I don't know if I'm allowed to use them yet. Like I am just expected to know where I'm going. Blue flame. Okay. Down here? Okay. Oh, there's balloons in the sky. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna fall off a cliff! Ah!
She needs to sort out her priorities.
Aye, she does. She should have met me and walked me there. Where am I going? Am I supposed to be... I'm gonna fall off a cliff or something.
Revelio.
Master Goat. Gonna headbutt me? Ooh.
This looks intriguing.
Doesn't it? I feel like I'm being lured to my death. Come on, man. How far away is this? Surely there's a quicker way for me to go.
It's killed me. It's killed me.
That's what I'm at. Right, so I had to get there before I can discover a flue flame. That's a bit weird. Flue flame!
It's a trap!
Where's this bitch? Oh! What did I get out of the bag? 45 coins. Right, I'm where I'm supposed to be. So where the friggin' dick is she? Friggin' dick? Friggin' dick.
Revelio.
Hello? Where are you? Oh, you can't. I've just invaded someone's home! Hello? Sorry for the intrusion. Hello? I just walked into somebody's house and robbed their chest. Oh my god! Sorry. Oops. Where the fuck is she?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
It is
Where
good
the
to see
freaking
you,
dick?
my
Where the fuck
friend.
is she? Oh. That's sayonara.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
Oh, my hands
I
are
hope
sweaty.
you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I
I'm
need
all
to.
right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
I'm not supposed
When
to tell
were you
anybody
at
that.
Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our
Tell
carriage.
all that.
What on earth?
There's one more thing.
I am a mistake.
It's a bit odd,
I'm
if
not
I'm
supposed
honest.
to tell anyone.
Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
No.
I think so. I'm still learning.
I
But
just
I can see
dragonflies.
traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain.
Aye,
I
it's
know that's
daytime
a
now.
lot to
I waited
absorb.
that long for
It
you.
is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us.
Don't know
To
if you're
all
saying
of
when.
us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona
Where's
wasn't
Fife College? What's in
intimidated
here? Is
one
it not the
bit
one that's
by
down at the
Rookwood and
dockyard?
Harlow. Both of you have inspired
It's
me
either
to take a
Kirkcaldy
stand of my own.
Or
What
it's
sort of
down at the
Men
dockyard.
like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason
But
my
they're gonna
mother
put the new
and
high
I
school
left
down there, I think.
Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I didn't think she was going to tell her absolutely everything. I thought she was just going to tell her they want something I've got. No, oh, and then I was attacked by a dragon. Oh, and I was at Gringotts. Oh, and I've been told not to tell anybody. And then I'm just going to tell you everything.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their
Your next
own.
job's at Fife College.
And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
that may be true.
Yeah, I think
But
Fife
shouldn't
College
Officer
is
Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her.
down at the
She
dockyard.
was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I
Kids are annoying.
overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is
You
planning.
asked her.
I was thinking that
Ask her.
we could investigate
Oh,
a bit.
if it's down
Try
at the
to get the
dockyard,
evidence
it's
that
not
Officer
near anything
Singer
else
needs.
except the
All
dockyard.
right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out
What, Asta?
precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Be on my guard. Right, so hold the hell on.
Your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Can't believe she dragged me all the way down here to tell me nothing. Depends on what campus. Yeah, he probably knows where Fife College is better than I do. Is that not where you did your welding course, Bob? Don't fall in the water! Or you will drown it.
They must have come
Okay,
this
sweet.
way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
What's up?
I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
A doxy's
Oi,
nip.
speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
stupefied.
I'm not going to fight these bitches now.
You
Ah! No!
I'd advise you not to do that. Just a matter of time.
Potato! Incendio!
As if you could have lived me.
Whoa, bloody hell.
Refuse to be treated in this manner. Really enjoying the view, but I'd like to be.
Bye, bitch.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Who's that? Right, whoa. Right, the collection sections of your field guide has been updated with new enemy type. You may learn invisible insights on enemies such as a weakness to certain spells. Okay, that's no good to me after I'm fighting them though.
We can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this student over my dead body.
Incendio!
Aha! Back from more. Ha! Oh, no, don't.
No. Reducto. Potato. Stop that. You having the knack at all? Still do reducto.
Hiya, little bastard!
Reducto.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die!
Child.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Where did you go?
Stop that right now.
Where did he go? I can't say! Are they dead? Did they die? Are they dead?
What's just happened?
I
I've
don't know,
never
you
been
tell me,
accosted
but just
in
out of
such a
the
manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
How did that fall?
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
What, bitch?
Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
I don't even know who you
Ashwinders,
are.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well,
helped
you've
you,
avoided
actually.
them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving
Who's
on
Priya?
my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts.
Lesbonums.
Typical hard-working
We love a
Hufflepuff.
lesbianism.
Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service.
Oh, Nora
Historian
Treadwell.
and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere
Myth.
myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on
Oh.
endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know. And I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Hogwarts.
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he
Like
created
the way
them
you
as a
just said it.
diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the
I have no
symbols.
idea what she's talking about.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
I honestly have no idea
I
what
brought
she's
a
talking
trunk
about.
chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Oh. Am I supposed to get the Mallowsweet? So I'm just going to...
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Oh, it's leaves.
Lovely.
There's gonna be marshmallows.
Notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted
Pull off.
territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Solve Merlin's trial.
Revelio.
Have I got to go over here now? Oh.
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres after all.
How did I get away from... How do I make myself visible again? Okay, right. Conjuring fire might work. Hold the fuck on. I can't even control my camera! Right. Do.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Say what?
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
What the hell?
Incendio!
What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, they all went.
Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit.
I'm trying, bitch.
Incendio!
Did I do it?
Beard, how What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Why couldn't you do that?
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now
Why
have
can't she
even
do
more
that?
questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like
Obviously,
this one?
you missed everything.
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research.
You're welcome,
My guess
bitch.
is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you're welcome. I just
And do
solved
be
all your
careful
work.
out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Nerd. Got him. Right, one more thing new. Da-da-da-da. What's this? Who's that over there? Within a monster. So we're going to see who that dude is. Hey, dude.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself.
Oh,
You see,
boo.
I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Bitch, there's shit in there!
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
There's Merfolk and Grindelows and...
What precisely do you need to retrieve, and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned.
And nobody
Father
looked for
was
them?
so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Maybe you could do it.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green.
Alright, what are you doing
The
again?
Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly.
Ew,
But
fancy
with
pants.
all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
Should I go?
It's an
Should I go in the
astonishing
sea?
ancient
See the lake?
navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
What are we doing? Are we going? Oh, I don't have an option.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you
What is
found would
happening?
be
Why
all
is
yours.
this camera going all
I've
that?
cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
How long? Like a foot long? What?
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
I think I should do it, because I want to see
Grace.
what's in the water.
What is it you needed my help with?
I was hoping
You
you
just
could
tell me,
dive
please
down and
don't say it
retrieve a
again!
treasured family astrolabe lost during a
Ah!
doomed stargazing cruise.
Ah! Okay, I'm in the water. It's L to swim faster. L. Thanks for that. Oh my god, I absolutely packed my chance. You're a dick. Where am I going? Right. I'm drowning. Why is she swimming like that? Look at her swimming. How do I go under the water then?
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Okay. How do I go under the water? Oh, don't go back that way. Dive. That one. Okay. What? I'm not being silly. Ah, there. What is all the... Okay, she could do it. Oh, really? I don't even get to see? What the hell? I don't know what I'm doing. I've got a bloody book. Is that what I'm supposed to be getting? Do I have to go back? Oh, wait. Wait, I found one. Okay. Right, this is confusing. Right, okay, I got something else. Right. Let's see what I can find. Yeah, I missed the swimming tutorial. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Just swimming around in this circle, I think. I wish I could see under the water, though. Did you get in? Scarf. Come on, lost their scarf. Someone lost their scarf. I think I've got the hang of it now. Potion. Oh, I got it.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
No, it just says push down L to swim faster. Look, I'm swimming better now. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Da 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 da. Take these. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I think I could just like ascendio my way through the water, right?
I didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Can I jump out? No. Hi, breathe in. Right, am I going to give it back to her? Or am I going to keep it?
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Oh, what we answering? Come on, chat. Tell me what we're doing. I did. Here you are. I did, and it's yours for a prize. Oh, I did, and I'm keeping it. What we doing? What we doing? For a price. Okay.
I did, but it wasn't easy. I
It's
shall
just
need to be
rich. Oh,
compensated.
hi, so she is.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure.
Yeah,
Thank
bitch.
you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
Bitch, bitch, give me the money.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
A mermaid? Right. I don't think I've got another quest on, have I? Let's have a look. Right, hold on. Carted away. A goblin outsider seems to stop over his missing cart. He doesn't seem to be aligned with runner's lines. Perhaps we should investigate. Okay, well, I'm already there, so... Ah, let's just run over everything.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello. Who the fuck said that?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life.
Oh, what a shame.
You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me. Struck me till I nearly passed out.
You passed
My
out?
carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your
That says
paintings were
long.
taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood,
I
who
help
knows
as
when
well.
I'll be able to paint again.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want.
Because they're the
Things have
bad
taken a
guys.
much darker turn of late. Ramrock is
Bad
getting more
guys.
powerful, and his loyalists know it.
Talking about bad
They feel
guys.
untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic
I
end
was
to the
wrong.
discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Right, on my map here, it says there's a chest. Aha. Is that it? I've got two more over here. And then I'll go and get your doodad, mister.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
We fucked it up. Didn't fuck it up. Didn't fuck it up. Where's these chests I'm seeing on the map, but I can't. Ah! Where's all the chests? Oh, what's in there? Oh. Go to the goblin camp. Go to the goblin camp.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Happened to who? Ron? Who the hell's Ron? Ron Weasley. Oh, I'm running, bitch, running down the road. Move, bitch, get out the way. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Fast as fuck, boy. Ah! I ran into that post. I make it to the post. Oh, I didn't think I had a head. Little cow. Oh. Can I ride it? I believe in moo cows.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
What is happening? Oh! I'm gonna kill the spider! Kill the spider!
Lumos.
Oh, not Lumos, you fucking dick.
Not my fault.
Fucking spiders! Am I in the dark forest? Didn't think I was. Why does it have to be spiders? Why can't it be follow the butterfly? Right, hold on a minute. I need to change that. No, not. Aye, change this. Right, what we got here? Because I've got the wrong. Right, okay. It's living.
An encampment. This must be it.
Oh.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Anne will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be even
Lumos.
more of
Oh. Oh, wow.
Leviosa.
Ah.
I know what that means. Leviosa.
Rabbit.
How many of you are there?
Not quite. Oh, that was meant for me.
Why can't I hit you?
Oh, you nearly got me, you fucker.
This'll be a last. I won't rest. Dead.
you stupid cow.
Pity. Not quite.
Lumos.
You won't get away with that.
Yeah, bitch!
Little spells
Wah!
off of me.
Leviosa.
Prepare an utterly pitiful display.
Ah!
Much too slow. Predictable.
Shit. Run away! Are they dead? Where are you? What is happening?
Run, that was pitiful.
Leviosa.
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it? But this is sad. Really, it is.
Protego.
What an unfortunate disappointment.
Why can't I see where they are?
Survive this, my young friend.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Lumos. Here.
What do I do to open it?
Incendio. Protego. Incendio.
See cards from encampment. How? Steal a loyalist stranger. Oh, what? Here's potatoes. What am I doing?
Protego. Incendio. Incendio.
Oh. Right, so there's a scarf there. What? Don't hold the fuck up.
Leviosa. Accio.
What was the highlight thing in the center? This?
Incendio. Accio.
What is it?
Leviosa.
What was that? Even though I'm sure there's not much about a lot of area things.
Activate the Merlin thingy. Yeah, but I don't know what to do. That's the only thing that's like lighting up. So I don't know. This.
Incendio!
Right. I'm so confused. Done.
Accio! Levioso! Accio!
I have to put it on that? I already set off the Merlin thing, but it only lit up this thing. Oh, someone please tell me what I'm doing. Right, Aaron's lost cards appear to be locked behind the gate and getting them. Okay. You're already at your destination. Right, champion. What the hell am I doing? Oh, I'm so confused.
Incendio!
Now go and fight them behind the gate. Already at my location. It's now night time. Open the gate. What gate? This gate. Yes. Fucking eat that.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Oh my god, what a head fuck that was! I have no idea! Right. Open the gate. Turn to Arn. But what does this do? How do I open that? Hold on. Have I got anything else I can open it with? Oh! I'm so frustrated. I'm so confused. Go back because I don't know what the hell to do. That's infuriating, my mind. Ah. Chat, you're not doing very well with helping me for what I'm supposed to do. That took so much longer than it was supposed to. Why was that chest glowing if I couldn't do anything? That makes no sense. Oh. Running about. Did I run this far before? I feel like it did. keeps coming up on money sign too, but I can't find any money.
If you're here for my wares...
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind.
Oh.
Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints.
Wait, the pants! What's the pants?
You've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years. And
Oh, that was a
we've
fucking
always got
nightmare,
along
mind.
just fine.
I didn't have a clue what I was doing. If
The
anybody knows
next
what I'm
piece
supposed
will
to do
be
with
a
that chest,
tribute
then let me
to
know,
all
because I
that
don't
is
know.
good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Right, man.
All the best to you.
Bye-bye.
Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Right, I'm going to pick what. Why has this got money?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Oh, because it's
Hello.
a shop.
I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop.
Potion.
I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Did he just die? Did he just die?
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
That will be all. Thank you for your time.
Don't need anything else. I have to equip another task now. Is that what we have to do? Hold on. I don't know who. Right. Nice. Right. Let's go to herbology class. Christ. I keep doing all this pish. Can I not flew flame back to Hogwarts?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Yeah. Wait, how do I use a flu flame? Flu flame! Oh, can I not do it? I've got to run all the way. Dragon. Surely there's a faster way for me to get back, right? Anybody any suggestions of how to get
This
back?
could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I can't use the flu flame. It wouldn't let me.
Ha!
It literally wouldn't let me use the flu flame. Wouldn't let me click to anything where it was. Oh. That's quicker coming back, no? Hello, pretty hours. What can I see out here? Oh. can we see on the other side? Oh. Do do do. Open that room. Okay. Don't get hit by the swinging chandelier. Go to the map. I did go to the map. Look. Map. I was at a flu flame thing, but I couldn't then go to another. Cracking it. So I don't know how I'm supposed to flame. Ah!
You see it? How do you go to the map? Trouble.
How did you do that? Yeah, but you just did it. You didn't show me. You literally just did it and didn't show me.
Right, where do you do
Herbology there.
herbology?
Yeah. How do you wait? How are you getting onto that?
Same thing you
Yeah, but no. How did you get onto the flu flame bit?
select an area,
Huh?
or whichever area you need. South wing. South wing. The hospital.
Shit.
That one.
Huh?
So classroom. It says there. Travel.
Oh.
You're having a go at the chat and go at me.
Oops. Hell, I didn't know how to play. He comes in, just pushes the button. Like, that's weird. Am I supposed to be going up here? Nope. I've come to divination by an accident. Don't need divination. Why is it up a big bloody ladder like that too? Health and safety. Where am I going? Waiting. Down. Am I going the wrong way? Yep. Wrong way! Map is doing bits. Can you see it? It's so not clear. Hi, music. Bloody hell. I got off. What we're going to learn in herbology class. Aptitude for herbology. Right, so I can now thingy to get right. So silly. Honest to God, I give myself a headache sometimes. Oh, pretty flowers.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see
Ah.
you again, Lenora dear.
Professor Garlic.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Look at me like that, you pervert.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge.
Knowledge.
The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today
Professor
we will be
Garlic, I gotta get
acquainting
over that.
ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Yeah. Don't want to go deaf or knocked out for several hours.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
I did it! Bloody hell!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Why is that shaking like mad?
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom.
Gold star!
I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
I got to keep talking to her.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Okay. Okay.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Ah, that's cool. Okay, so I did that. So now I've got 10 minutes to wait for that. Okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good
Give
chomping.
the cabbage a
Yes,
duty.
Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Something's gonna bite me. Go bite me. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
Why is
Up
it
these
standing
stairs will take
like
us there.
that?
But your lead.
I'm here. Like, why are you not looking at me?
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Oh, you're the simp.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Where the hell are you, like, dude? Oh. He's creeping me out.
Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Hold. What? I don't know what to do. Hold LB. Ah. Dual wheel. Oh. How do I open a tool wheel? That's not it. Go. Oh. Tool wheel? Oh. Right, LB, which is... Aha! LB and tap. Wheel wheel.
Look at that.
Right, okay, I got it. That was so confusing.
Mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they?
Ooh!
My kind of plants. Not like stupid booby shooters and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it
He's a
alone,
Gryffindor, and he said bastards.
Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Bloody hell.
I suppose
What's your
there's
profanity?
outside of the greenhouse.
Yeah?
Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Okay, I've only done 1 to 3. Where did the dummy go?
Water, soil, sunlight, and a
Revelio.
Vegetable plum. Right. Where am I going now? I've got to return to Professor Garlic. Professor Garlic!
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology
Sorry, I'm
is
being
a
nosy. I'm
bounteous
like...
subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
Strengthen my hands for fighting.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Why that's here?
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot.
Did you know that you can
Make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendship. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great
Open
field.
quest log. Right. Potions class. Am I level 4? Oh, potions class. I want to go potions class. Oh, I'll look at that after. What to go? Potions class. Bye bye, Miss Garlic. Danke, bitch. Oh, bitch.
I do wonder about Professor.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Oh, right. There's a chest somewhere. Can you see it? I'm sick of not being able to find these bloody chests. Oh.
Revelio.
Boom! Ah, da, 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 da.
The Auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Too pushy. Hello. What's that from? Hello. Oh! It's like a meme.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth
Hello,
years, you will be
motherfucker.
required to reach new heights of both discipline
Hi.
and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion
Oh, don't worry
might
about it.
come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld
We've
potion
been
can be used to sterilize
getting
and
lost,
even heal a
fighting
variety
goblins,
of injuries.
getting
It can
lost,
heal
getting
some
frustrated,
injuries,
not being
but
able to
not
use a
all.
flute flame, and then get really frustrated
Point
at
for
that.
Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan Weld potion of your own.
I don't have Dittany, so I can't do that.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Are you gonna just make me do it? Do I have a spell book to? Yeah, do I have a book to follow?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your
Flute flame.
ingredients.
Yeah. No, because you came in to show me how to use the flute flame and just took the controller and did it. And I was like, well, you didn't show me. You just did it. Crush the ingredients. Oh, that way, okay.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions.
Ten.
One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Call me Potion Master! Bitch! Oh, this is fun. I like potions, guys.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Oh, I did it.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Thank
And from what I
you.
hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Collect Ashwinder eggs and collect dark mongrel fur. Okay, where am I supposed to be going?
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh.
Ooh, another
But
Weasley.
she can't be everywhere.
Red
Listen,
hair and a
anyone with a
hand-me-down
troll-sized
robe.
brain can brew an Adurus potion.
You must be a
I'm
Weasley.
working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As
Fwooper
you'll already
feather?
be in Sharp's office with
Fwooper
his permission,
feather?
perhaps you could grab it for me.
Foopa feather, foopa, 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 foopa.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Are we getting the feather? We're getting the feather? Yeah.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Foopa feather! Right.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Memorandum, date December 1875, from Order Office, subject Bargain and Barks. Bargain and Barks has had an increased amount of activity outside ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more orders to join these what have already been watching the shop. You're amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Ooh. A snake, a snake. Sneaky, sneaky, snake, sneaky, snake, sneaky, snake. Sneaky, snake, sneaky, snake, sneaky. Fuck's the Oh. Whoopa, whoopa, feather. Whoopa, whoopa, feather.
Revelio.
Whoopa, whoopa, feather.
Hello, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Whoopa,
Brilliant!
feather.
Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Oh, back
Should
to
you
brew.
chop the didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Where am I going? Ah. Right. Back up me! That one. What I've got to do? Oh, I've got 19 seconds to wait for it. What do I do now? Oh. I did it, right?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
What am I supposed
again.
to be doing?
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oops.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Alright.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Where am I going? Okay. New quest available. What have we got to do now? Nah. Haven't done the captain deal. Learn 2 out of 5. What am I doing? I don't know. I tell you what though, I'm going to go for a quick 5-minute break. I need a pee. Yeah. Remember guys, we're still trying to raise money. Donate so I can get my puppy. Oh, I'm going to be so devastated. So devastated if she's already rehomed by the time I get paid. Oh, right. So I am going for a break. And I shall be back in 5 minutes. Be back. We're back, but my microphone was muted. So that's that. Oh, right. I feel like I'm getting a bit lost in the quests that I'm doing. So I think I'm going to be a bit more strategic in what quests I'm going to pick, because all these stories that are talking and yapping and I'm like, oh god. Right. So right. Welcome back everybody. Right, so I can't do still coming in. Right, what do I do? Plus 1 round. Talk to Lauren. Lucian. Talk to Lucian. Right. So okay, let's do this.
He has brought us.
Thank you. Tapati, tapati. Oh. Right. What am I doing? Oh, what's this? Challenges. Combat.
Dobby is free.
Right, what am I doing? Like. What do I do? Oh, but right, I'm going to come out of this because I don't have a clue what it is. We're gonna have to figure that out later because I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Oh. How do I access that later? Hold on. One. Oh. Oh, that's... Christ alive. That is so deafening. Right. Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrap knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrap can help you. Oh, God. Right. Scrap can help you, and you can help Rope? Scrope. Right. Get to the courtyard, past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to, especially Professor Black. Scrap. Oh. Okay. Is that going to be my quests now? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do that one. Ronald Gillen missed what I was talking about earlier.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
I was talking about, obviously you know that we lost Mia. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, recently, we've been saying that we're not getting another dog and etc, but recently I've found, like, I'm looking at dogs constantly. I'm looking and I keep looking, and then I found a dog yesterday. And, you know, when you just see something and your heart just... It chooses you, you don't choose it. Very much that. It's a little 6-month-old, 7-month-old English Bulldog puppy. And I'm going wrong. Oh, and I absolutely got my heart set on him. Contacted the woman who's rehoming him and spoke to her. Me and her made an agreement today, well, this morning, that I would take him. What am I doing? I would take him when I get paid. And she was like, yep, that's fine. Because she's been, like, let down and there was a few people messaging her about him and stuff like that. I was like, oh no, like, I definitely 100% want him. And Sparrow cries at me every day asking for a dog, and I thought that would be a great surprise. It's her birthday coming in April. So, like, 3-4 weeks is going to be her birthday. And I was like, oh my god, I need this dog, like, we need this dog. And yeah, my heart just absolutely fell in love with this dog. What have we got to do with this? And then she messaged me earlier and was like,
Leviosa. Revelio. Levioso.
What do I have to...
Accio. Incendio.
Aha, okay, I got it. Yeah, so then she messaged me today, she was like, oh, I've spoke to my husband, and my husband said that we can't keep the dog for that long because there's so many people interested. We basically can't keep him that long, regardless if I was to, like, pay a deposit or anything like that. So a little heart broke because now she's going to give him to someone else. And I was like, oh well, give me the weekend and let me see what I can sort of, like, do. See if I'm able to figure something out, get him. So that's my mission. is to figure out a way to get the money that I need for this puppy. That's what we're doing. We're going to raise money to try to get donations so I can get my puppy. Right. Scarp knows about that book you found. Is it missing something? Scarp does not believe it's safe to speak out in the open. Scarp has left another note across the bridge among the circle of rocks. Across the bridge along the circle of rocks. Here, tell me about
Scrope?
this.
Who is Scrope?
Right, we've got to do this one now. Why did you tell me to push the button? Next for... Right. Oh, honestly, Ronick, if you see this puppy, he's only like 7 months old. He's got blue eyes. He's like a merle tricolour. So he's like tan with a little bit of grey and like speckles all over him. Oh, there's another one of them boxes. Right. This. Oh, right. 1, 2. Hold on. E. Right, what do I do? Ah. That's not that. That one. No, what the letter? Oh, can I jump on top of that? Yeah, got it. Yeah, honest to God, this pup. Okay, Bubba, can you send Ronick a picture of this puppy? Almost there. Head for the pumpkins just down from the... Oh, looking... Head for the pumpkins just down from the stone circle. Look inside of one of them. Pumpkin. Right, sorry. I have this thing where if I'm reading something with description, like descriptions, I have to read it over and over because I'm not like retaining the information that it's giving me. So I don't know why. So I'm like, right, almost there. Head for the pumpkins. Just down from the stone circle. Look inside one of them. Right. Maybe it'll help.
Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place.
Right. Also, these bloody boxes are driving me insane because I can't open them. I had an absolute paddy earlier because I couldn't figure out how to open the bloody box. Oh yeah. Hey. Oh yeah. Pumpkin dumpkins.
Revelio.
What if there's a wish? Or... The young Slytherin must be exceptionally curious by now. Meet Scarp at the water's edge by the broken docks. I know, have you seen him? He is so beautiful, like...
Down to the water's
And you know what's
edge.
more frustrating is
This had
had
better
him
not be
listed
a
for a
trick.
while.
I should investigate.
They've just had loads of people like messing her around. So she's lowered the price for him. And the price that she's wanting for him, I'm like, I couldn't say no. I was like, oh my god, I need to have him. But unfortunately, I don't have that money till the end of the month. Can't keep him. Absolutely devastating. Where am I going? Down? Oh, that was a big jump. Yeah, he's so beautiful, isn't he? So yeah, I'm hoping that... Oh, there's another one of them things. Right, let's do this first. Don't get sidetracked. Yeah, I'm hoping that she's possibility of her still having them when I get paid as hero, because so gorgeous. But one can hope. One can hope.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
What's wrong with your ear?
I'm not so sure about this. I don't need the headmaster upset with me.
Oh, the headmaster won't be upset. Scrope simply wants to surprise him. Scrope will explain. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help. But when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
That's funny.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
It made it have a good heart. Trying to take your ear off.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
Toast.
Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
You cut his birdie ear off. Oh, there's something dangerous in the water. Oh, okay, I gotta fight them. Ah! Don't fall over there! Wrong one! Right. Oh, they don't. Right, I can't lift them. I literally can't do anything else to it.
Incendio.
trying to...
Incendio, Levioso, Accio. Lumos, Lumos. Incend Protego. Rebellion.
Oh!
Protego. Incendio. Lumos.
Oh my god, I'm trying to push these buttons, but they literally won't. I can't lift them, I can't set them on fire. Where did they go? Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Oh, okay.
Accio. Protego. Incendio.
Get up! Oh, I'm stuck in the fucking water! Right. Oh. Oh, I'm just going over here. Trying to get away from them. I'm not sure if I can switch spells during combat. The thing following me.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Yeah, I don't... Ripped her tongue out. Can you check your bestiary? Can you... Bestiary? Bestiary, what's bestiary? What is happening? Why do I have this thing all over me? Like the... I don't know why the...
A visitor?
Oh, hello.
Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A
Oh,
house
but wouldn't
elf
stop me
named
doing
Scrope
it.
sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for
No,
Apollonia,
because
I reckon.
I've got no controls
Can't say
or
I
nothing
blame
when
him.
this is on, so
I
it must have
stole
been
all
me.
these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail.
Oh, it might be in my
I thought
thing,
a
yeah.
secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest.
It normally tells me after
She
I've
simply
bought them.
rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind.
One we're in.
And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
But there's spiders in there!
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction.
You remind me of
He has a
someone.
penchant for wrecking things.
Penchant!
Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
Romp through the library, yeah. Christ.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember.
Felt a breeze.
Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat.
Prepared.
If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
A shiny new era, stick to an era. Hold on, let me have a... Oh, that's not the one. Quest map. I think I can look in here. Right. Beat Dugbot. Dug Hogs. 3 out of 5. Gear trait, recipe, reward. Is this what you meant? Don't tell me how to defeat them. Look, I defeated a spider! One out of 5 to... Yeah, it doesn't really tell me how to defeat them though. All the boss. Collection. Right, wand hand. Bundle handles. Conjuration. Health. Forgot. Oh, chest. Cotton table. Right, enemies we've encountered. Is that what I'm looking for? Ah, right. Right, okay. Yeah, right, okay. These camouflage beasts will often blend in with the environment to avoid... Well done, I didn't know this was here. Right. Okay, right, so... often blend in with the environment to avoid detection until their prey is close enough to attack. Revelio can help you find them when exploring their habitats. While recovering from their attack lunge, they are vulnerable force spells that will flip their bodies various directions. Okay, so when they've done an attack, I can then do it. Oh! When its mouth wide open, Levioso can be used on its fleshy tongue to hoist it into the air. Right, okay. Oh, this bloody thing. Right. Oh, right, okay, I've already fought his. These witches will surprise their opponents with back-to-back attacks. They're powerful. Reductor cards cannot be blocked by shield charms, but interrupting the cast with the serving charm will spin them to the point of losing control and hitting one of the gang. Serving charm. So they're vulnerable to all sorts of attacks. And these ones that I was fighting, while they're preparing to fire, their bolt can be snatched away and launched back ancient magic. So right, okay, but you've got to wait for that. Don't always have that. Hitting it with his own boulder. Oh, okay. So I can flip it, or I can levitate its tongue. But its mouth has to be open. Right, okay. Well, we know... Well, okay. I'm going back out this... now. Oh. Swimming in the dark. Swimming. Keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Swimming, swim. How can we always swim, swim, swim? Get away from the thing the dude has there. Just keep swimming. I like how the bloody rock didn't tell me that there. Oh, there's what are they called? Dug bugs. Stony frogs in the water. You're gonna have to fight me. Thanks for the heads up, dude. Wonder you lost an ear. Right.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollina's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Bye. Oh, so he didn't get what he needed. What a shame. Right. I wonder... Up there. Right, I've got to go around to get to that, right? Right. Do you think we can figure out how to do the... Oh.
Revelia.
What's the shiny shines? Oh. Richard! What is all this? Spider flies? Spider flies! Right. Yeah, so these buffs...
Incendio! Incendio!
Is that not right?
Accio!
Right.
Incendio!
I'm trying to figure out these puzzles.
This looks intriguing.
Oh, are we going into... I'm a bit scared. A bit scared. If there's something bad in here. Need to learn the disarming charm before I can go into the forest.
It's a trap!
Oh my god! Stop it! I keep pumping my shanks. Oh, there's skulls in the wall. Oops.
Revelia.
Oh, chest. Sorcerer hat. What is this?
Lumos.
Chest, I can hear. That was scary. Oh, why is that moved again? Not very good at
Lumos.
wanted.
Leviosa.
That
Incendio.
I don't know what to do with these puzzles. Right. This is in Merlin's quest that I spoke to that witch before, and I ended up being able to solve her Merlin's quest, but I can't do the rest of them now, and I get so bloody frustrated because I can't do it. Let's find a Flue Flame. See if I can go where I need to be, where I need to be, where I need to be. Right. Okay. Right. How did I do it? How do we do it again? Right, let's see if I can do it. Oh no, wait, I've got to do the... I've got to do a defensive spell first, haven't I? So, let's... Right, how do I... Oh... I need to learn Expelliarmus. I need to cast Incendio on enemies first. So, will I do that one first? Spell combination practice. I need to get Expelliarmus before I can do the Jackdaws one. But tell you what, we'll just do that one just now. Where is that? Send you a few enemies. They will not get me through this assignment, but my map can still provide useful. Oh! I'm so confused at what I'm doing. Right, the final round of dueling is available across wands. It will determine the champion. Right, so I need cast Incendio one more time on an enemy. So do I need to find an enemy to cast Incendio on? Yeah, I need to do that. Okay. Well, where am I going to do that? Professor Hecat wants me to practice avoiding attacks by dodge rolling. She also wants me to cast Incendio on... Go back to... Oh. Right. Hogwarts map. What we got? Astronomy wing. Right. I don't know what I have to do. Right, let's just go. Let's go here. Right, I have. Back up the stairs. I have. Oh. Oh, okay. Right. The boss. I've got to find an enemy. Does a... Oh, right, do that. So that might be classed as an enemy doing the thing. Why is my vibrating? I feel the vibration. I'm picking up the vibration. Right. How far away is this?
What's wrong, Ickle students? Afraid of a staircase? Hoo-hoo!
I see the Quidditch from here. Oh, look at the castle. Right, pay attention. Pay attention. That way. Shiny floor, shiny floor. That's the first time I've heard that music this whole time I've been playing. I've hardly been in Hogwarts at all. I've been away gallivanting. Where I'm going? See if going to find this person, Lucian, or whatever his name, doesn't give me the thing I need to get the thing I need. I'm gonna be feed off. Probably could have used the same to get closer to where I was going, like. Christ alive. Oh. No? Oh, okay. I see the circle on the floor. I've got to wait in now.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round
Lucan,
of
not
Crossed
Lucian.
Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Spirit. I've got to remember what I'm pushing. Okay. Victory red shields with damage spells like fire making. Send you. Target lock. Track enemies without aiming. That to okay.
Levioso! Tego!
Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Act like a winner! Lumos! Incendio!
There goes my one.
Accio! Protect! Levioso! Incendio!
You're better than that!
Incendio.
Ooh.
I could never duel like that.
Yeah.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should
That
consider
was hard.
transferring to
Like, see, trying to
Durmstrang.
lift
Now,
them or
to
bring
the
them to
victor
you and then
goes
get the incendio to actually hit them.
And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet
And I'm not
elegant
even doing the aim
token
thing
of
because I can't
supreme
push that many
dueling
buttons at once.
accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned a tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes.
Right, so I've done that. Oh, okay. I've completed Headcat's assignment. Now we need to return to Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom so I can learn the disarming charm for her. Yeah, and then I can get Expelliarmus and then I can go to the Duda. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Radio. How far away do I have to go now? Don't need a flue flame. Don't need a flue flame. Don't need to do that. Yeah, a flue flame. What did I say earlier? I was like frickin' dickin' or something. Don't want the frickin' dickin'. Frickin' dickin'. What was I saying? Infamous. Yeah. Audio. Push it. Ha! I was going to push it. Make it, bitch. Da 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 da. Oh, boo! I wish I could like speak to people and then like would run past people and just be like, oh, booga booga bitch. Oh, I messed up my hair and it's annoying. Uh-oh, we're dancing now. Oh, I don't like that either.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
I need that.
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
A-A-A-X-A. Okay. Did I do it?
Good work.
Ooh.
The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Well, obviously, I don't know what to do. Right. So, I need to equip it. Where am I going to put it? Well, I take Accio away and put Expelliarmus in its place. Yeah? Or Loomis. Going to the Dark Forest, so I might need Loomis, right? I need Levioso and I need Incendio. So, yeah. Go try on the dummy? Oh, okay.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
What about if I go...
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Incendio!
Right. Okay. Let's just... everything in. Okay. So now I can go and do the thing. Thank you, Mr. Duda. No assignments. That. Right, so now I've got to go to the Dark Forest. Think I can Flue Flame there if I'm not near a Flue Flame? In there. There are other Flue. I think that's as far as I can go. Is there another? Hold on. Is there another Flue Flame that will get me closer to that? I'm not in Hogwarts. Stop going that way. I want to go over here. Nah, I don't think it is. I think I've got to go past the Flue Flames to activate them. If I had my broom, be better equipped than I could fly. Fly, fly. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly. Da, 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 da. Sounds like, oh, I seen a meme today, it was funny. It's the shop advertised like coconuts, and they weren't labelled as coconuts. They were labelled as oh, was it Monty Python horseshoes or something? Horseshoe sound effects. So the coconuts are labelled as. I thought that's funny. Yeah. It was so funny. Oh, there is a Flue Flame there!
Revelio.
Don't get distracted by the funny noise. Right. Chickens! Yeah.
Levioso.
Oh no, I was gonna levitate the chicken. There's stuff in that water. Look at the red things. Oh. It's gonna kill me. Is there a troll under the bridge? They not. Oh my god, there's red things everywhere. I'm guessing that. Oh, what was that? Red things are going to attack me. Things that are going to bring danger to me.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Here I am. How do you do? Richard Jackdaw, where are you?
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin or Greek. As you can
expect me
imagine,
to
I
remember
never
that?
paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Oh.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Oh, there's a spider warning! Okay,
Yes.
listen.
You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it.
Oh,
Simply
don't
stick
leave
to the
me!
path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Revelio.
Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Is that a bear? Or a wolf? Find the cave. Find... Oh my god, I'm scared!
Nothing to do now but keep going.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yes, it did! Oh, please don't eat me! You don't want anyone to eat me!
A waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
I don't want to draw too much attention to myself, though. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay.
Lumos.
Oh. You're going the wrong way. Where am I supposed to go? Ah! It's a deer!
Something oddly solemn about this place.
Really?
Such regal creatures, stags.
Eagle creature, what does that mean?
There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
I want to open up. So, bird bath.
Intramuros.
That wasn't a whisper, was it?
And his name is John C.
Oh my god! Ah!
Aren't you a little far from home?
Yes,
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Oh my god!
Ooh, it shouldn't take long.
Get your show me to have a shake you.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh.
Incendio.
Someone think they can outlast me?
Why can't I attack him? Oh no 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 no!
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw
What
is
the
looking.
hell is that? What was that? Did you see the thing that flew next to me then? Oof. Oh, this is scary. Find the missing.
Revelio.
Figure out where I'm going myself, or like what?
I wonder how big this place is.
What's it? Okay, what's these? Am I supposed to go through there? Oh no, that monster. No, it's not a monster, okay.
That must be where this all leads.
Oh my god, I am so on edge!
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Oh
I wonder
no!
if any of my
No,
spells will
no!
help me through this.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, I've got to go. I don't want to go to the spider's web. Oh, I'm gonna get down there. Okay, so do I have to go through here to get... Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Gonna...
Incendio!
How do I get rid of the spider web? Okay, okay. And then how many spiders are gonna come and eat me now? Oh!
Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Lumos! Incendio!
No, no, no! Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up!
Grab the stick and twist it!
Oh my god, don't have an itchy face! Don't have an itchy face! No! Oh my god! Fuck off! Oh! Oh!
Incendio!
Ah! No, no, no! Die, you fucking... Oh, got fang. Oh. Oh my god, I don't know what way I was going. Still go down here? Still go down here? There we go.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
No!
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
No leg spiders!
Remarkable.
Why can't they be butterflies? Oh no! Please don't have any more spiders! Oh, what's that? Oh no, get away from the fire! I know I'm like the way. Okay. Okay, so I can't go that way. Okay, so I have to go this way. For frackin' doodle doo. Oh my god, man! Okay, they're not attacking me. Okay, they're not attacking me. I don't know if I'm going to Oh, Christ. Okay. Okay, I don't know what to do.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Do I need Accio? On. There's fish. So, can I Accio that towards myself, do you think? Up until the bridges are just built. Right, hold the fuck on.
Accio!
Right. Oh no, man! Go away! Fucking die! Fucking die! Fucking die! No! Please, something in my nose! Oh, Father, fucking, fuck. Oh! Are they all gone? Are they all gone? Are they all gone? They all gone. Did they go away? I don't know what just happened.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg!
Please leave me alone. I'm going. Where I'm going. The mom didn't even show me what the fuck is that fucking thing. Okay.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
What? Sunglasses? How do I know I'm going the right way? Is it this way? Okay, okay. Not going the wrong way. Oh, there's more spiders up there. I don't like a spider. I don't want to follow the fucking spiders.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
The bridge. It's almost complete.
Oh no, 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 no!
These can't be what beheaded with the Jackdaw. Expelliarmus! Potato! Incendio!
Oh. This thing kill me! Whoa, the burrow in the ground. Oh, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Is he dead? Are they dead? Are they die? Are they dead? No, can't.
Incendio. Incendio.
Die! No, no, no! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I died. What do I do now?
Bruh.
Do I to retry? Is that to retry this bit? Oh, it's not retry the whole bloody story. Died. Prepping better gear, higher stats will help you fight what? Hold on, what? And then my buttons here. Alright. Yeah, you need to retry unless you want to. Oh. My defense is on 10. How do I have any more gear? If I put something in my face, will I get better defense? Yes. So if I put stuff on, I get better defense. So if I look like a tube, it doesn't matter if I look like a tube because I'm going to get better defense, right? Oh, okay. Better. That one. I look like a right tube. And 68. 72. I don't care what I look like. My defense has now gone from 10 to 72. Yeah. Right, do we think? Oh, right. Get back at the part. Can go this way. Can't go that way, turn, right? Right, okay, I know where I'm at.
There it is.
That's where I'm
Bridge.
going to
It's
die.
almost complete. More spiders.
Oh.
These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego!
Oh, stop doing that. Yeah, bitch. Oh, these are big fucking spiders.
Protego! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio!
Stop coming out of the ground like that. actually defending myself. What do you mean?
Incendio. Expelliarmus! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Beat them! Where am I going? This way?
I'll need to look around for the symbol.
The fuck? Okay. Am I being stupid? One right? Oh, there's a... What the fuck? Three of them. Right. Where the bugger is the third one?
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Revelio.
Anyone see? Oh, oh. One, two.
Revelio.
How do I get down there? I'm not jumping in the water. To the left. Oh, the bus. Aha. That it? Yeah. Got it, got it, got it. Right, go on then.
Magic.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains.
Oh.
And those pages.
Oh no, man, not more fighting knights. Oh. Right.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
Oh, is that in there?
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Levioso!
Whoa, that didn't even give me a chance to block. Christ alive.
Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Watch for circles on the floor. Okay.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Taylor. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa.
Oh! Thank you! Whew. Thanks for the circles on the floor tip, by the way, because I did not see that. And now that I can see them, I can get out of the way. I don't know what's happening! Oh, is there something following me? No.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Oh, am I gonna get taken somewhere like for a port key? Am I dying? Is that what the blood is?
Where am I? Oh no. The room is starting to flood.
Oh my goodness, no!
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Oh, okay. I'm alright. I'm alright. We're alright. It's okay. What? It's stressful. Run then, bitch. Well, it just can't go any faster
I
than
can
that.
only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
I would like to know. Okay, okay. I look such an idiot with my outfit. Sorry for anybody who's got earphones in or anything when I'm screaming like an idiot. Oh, my back is hurting after that.
Can it be?
Can't be what?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our
Nice
conversation
glasses, yeah, I don't know what
until
the
you
hell I look
return
like.
with the book.
That hat, the scarf, the outfit. Well, give me like plus 60 defense, so. Sorry. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir.
Not coming back!
Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
I'll go through that again.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside. Those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Oh, you were surprised a minute ago because you said I'm surprised to see someone so young. Very steampunk-esque, yeah.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Do I not have the book on me? Right. Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents +1. You will receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wisdom level. Okay. You have no talent points to spend in the talents menu. Your field guide. Right. You've earned talent points starting at level 5. You may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells to increase your combat powers, stealth and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once. Number of talents you acquire will be limited. Right, return here often to see what new and powerful talents await you. Okay. I've got 8 talents available at the minute. Right. Right, okay, so core, these talents improve. I don't remember what's going on there. Right. Okay, so these talents improve something. Overall effectiveness. Dark arts. Help you improve your spell casting. Around. And your combat plans. Right. So I've got 8 just now, so what do we think we should do? Overall effectiveness. Spells. Spells. Purchase talents with talent points you've gained to unlock abilities. Oh, hold on. Right. Incendio Mastery. Casting Incendio unleashes a ring of flame around. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? I've got. Okay. We also. Okay, so it levitates everybody. Oh, I think the Incendio one's quite good, isn't it? Casting Incendio unleashes a ring of flame around you. Yeah, so let's do that one. Do it. Oh, hold it. Okay. Yeah. Feel like you're having a master of fire. Yeah. Right, so I've got that one. I've got 1 out of 10 spells. Let's do dark arts. Let's have a look at here. Fire level 16. Right, so what we've got here, we've got Stunning Curse. Stupefy has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. I don't have Stupefy yet, I don't think, do I? Blood Curse. Dealing damage to a cursed target inflicts damage to all cursed targets. That's good. I don't have that one. Expelliarmus has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take damage. I quite like that one, I think. Right, so 4. Got Ancient Magic Throw catches and farm down new weapons. Okay. Basic cast impact spell. Oh, hold on. Can reduce spell cooldowns. Holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly and rapidly appear. Oh! Yeah, this is that one. New spell set is added. Hold RT and tap that one and swap. Lock a spell set. Wedging wield heals to a greater effect. One and then two. Alright, I don't want that one. Each cabbage thrown. Oh, I could throw them at people! I didn't know I could throw them at people. A Judas potion makes you invulnerable and deflects. Yeah. Dark arts. Right. Okay. I've done all my doodads now. Right. Exit the map chamber. Oh. Oh. I can't believe I go up the stairs. That. Oh, it's just fire. I don't have to fight anything on the way out, do I? Oh, goodness me.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
LB. What? I can flame out, yeah? Same. That's my location. Where have I got to go? Exit the map chamber. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Exit.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Oh, good. Gear slots are full. Does that mean? Gear slots are. I need to sell some then. Okay.
Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Oh, right. I think. Oh, oh.
Revelio.
Right. I think I'm going to leave it there. Right, guys? Yeah, I think I've had enough excitement for today. Yep. Oh. Oh, oh, look at the dragon!
Revelio.
Oh, look at the dragon statue.
Leave me be!
I hear it. Right. Right. I am not going to start another quest. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there. Oh, dearie me. Right. My ribs hurt from clenching that much when them spiders were there. I need to go lie down. I don't like spiders. Right. So... Oh, right guys. So I'm going to leave it there. And I shall be back next week. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed and who has followed and who has gifted subscribers. It's all very, very much appreciated. Yeah. Thanks for coming and making fun of me, making me jump, scaring the life out of me, laughing at me as I'm screaming at spiders. All that good stuff. Oh god, I do. I need to lie down. Don't like spiders. So, yeah. Well, that's me for another week. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy whatever day you're celebrating, wherever you are. And yeah, I think that's it. So I'll see you all on the next one. Thanks, everyone. Bye.